Hey, everybody, this is Dr.
Yeah,
J. Al, Spike, and Professor Omar streaming live from Long Island, New York. And we're broadcasting from the kitchen. We're in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
I see that.
Not my kitchen, somebody else's kitchen. So forgive me if you get some kitchen noises.
Okay.
It's
I hope it smells good there.
When he starts chopping garlic, we'll smell it from here.
right.
Nice
So
kitchen.
we can discuss Shake Shack. That stock is amazing, right?
Shake Shack.
Yeah, shake, shake. It was at one point. I don't know now.
I don't know. I haven't followed it lately, but I
Yeah.
know it was a
Thank you,
rock.
Kevin.
I personally only tried it a few times. I didn't mind it. I ate the hamburger. It was all right.
They're really tasty. My son used to like it a lot. Now a
I,
little less. But
you know what the secret of the hamburger is? You don't order it on the regular bun. You order it on the gluten-free bun. It tastes better even.
uh-huh.
Really?
I'm not
What one?
gluten-free. I just like the bun better.
Well,
And the chicken is very good.
I don't think I've ever had the chicken at a Shake Shack.
It's
Same.
good. Good. All right, so let's get started with charting stocks. I guess we could chart Shake Shack, but talked about it. All right, Professor Omar, why don't you get us started?
Okay.
Bro,
Uh,
SPX, SPY,
SPY, right? That's what we usually do.
whatever you want.
what is this? So SPY or SPX?
It's whatever you want.
Just
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have anything on SPY here, but we can put some lines here. Just I'm getting close to my target here.
By the way, I'm no longer in the minority. Everybody's saying 11, saying 600 SPY. Everybody.
Everybody, that's a good. That's even that's
Does,
a
does
good
that
news
include
for me.
everybody, includes Professor Omar?
No. That's good news for
It's
me.
funny. Remember when I started
that's
saying
good
it?
news for you when everybody says that, right? So that you can
Yeah,
be the only
Remember
one.
absolutely.
when I started saying it? I was alone. Wasn't I alone? Nobody was saying it.
That's true.
I was saying it. I was saying we're gonna get to 5,800.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, of course.
When when we
I,
when we when we topped 4,800, I started saying 6,000, and I was like, I didn't hear anyone else saying it really.
that's
Maybe you did. I don't know.
I
but
never say anything nice about the stock market.
But now I'm going to have to get different because everybody's saying 6,000. I'm going to have to say 6,500.
oh, it's like this is not an auction, Dr. J. Yeah.
I have to because I can't be in
So-
the majority. The majority never rules.
well, you can go down rather than going up.
I could, but I think that more likely to hit 6,500 than to collapse.
Uh, it's not impossible, but all I'm waiting for the pullback for the 200 moving average.
The funny thing is, Professor Omar, I'm with you. I think we will get a huge correction, pullback, bear market. I think we'll
Yeah.
get 50% down, but not yet.
Uh,
Okay, when do you
yeah,
think
but
it's going to happen?
before you get that, before you get a run in general, you have to have some kind of reversal. Then the reversal will be fake one. Then you're gonna get the real one. And so far,
Oh,
we
I
did
see.
not have a fake reversal.
We did.
We did not.
We did.
Every
We collapsed
every
back down to 500, didn't we? At one
No,
point.
that was not a reversal. That was just a pullback. When I say reversal, I mean pattern wise. If you look I mean this one is not a reversal at all. This one was not a reversal at all. It's just a simple pullback. It's
You mean lower lows and lower highs?
Now, if we go down like this, it would be a reversal.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
we go down to the if we go down to the
If we
200.
go down below the low here, what is that? 565. That would be a reversal.
All right. No, what you're saying is still okay with me. It can go down that low.
I am still, yes, I'm still okay with you. I mean, we can get a reversal and then have a strong, very strong rally,
Right.
just to shake both longs and shorts. Usually, it always does that. Always,
Yeah.
almost pretty much. I don't see any top without doing something like that.
Is that what you near term? Is that what your thinking is?
That's what I'm expecting it. That's why I get to 580, 58. I would short there because first we have this resistance here, and I'm expecting something like that.
580, then down to how far down would you?
Anywhere, probably 540 or even the 200 moving average to 530. It's not
Okay.
impossible. Yeah,
No,
That's the real one or the fake one?
fake one.
that's the fake one.
Okay.
Usually you get always a fake one, and then you have a rally. It could be that double top or even go a little bit higher, and then you go down. But every single top I went through had something similar.
All right, I'm with you on that. I could see something like that happening. 580, then down to 540, then up to 6,500, 650, and then
Yeah.
back down to 350.
Yeah, yeah, it could be
Boy,
very likely.
that's some story you guys tell.
Well,
Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it's possible, that whole scenario.
So
I mean,
what about the timing? I'm interested in the timing. When this
Well,
is
the
going
timing is harder to get than the scenario, believe it or not.
The timing you go just one step at a time.
It's not easy to get the timing.
Yeah, first wait for a fake pullback, a reversal. Then look when it's ready to zoom up, and then look again for another reversal to go down.
timing
It's
is
not
always-
good to time.
Well, it's often synonymous with an event, an exogenous event.
Absolutely. And also the thing is that the why timing does not work. In my opinion, they know exactly what's puts and calls, how many out there, and etc. etc. They can just keep the market up or down until the calls expire or the puts expire or whatever.
There we go
So-
with the again, but all right.
That yeah, I mean with they, but somebody has to make money.
Okay.
Yeah,
The old story out here with the M&Ms are controlling the market.
yeah. The market makers in general, they do control the market on the short term. It's mostly that.
All right. So how about the FX market? Is that controlled as well?
I have no idea. I can't say anything about that. The forex
How about futures?
futures, actually, futures are more even more manipulated than anything else because the futures, that's how they get the market to gap up or down. And if the market, for instance, tomorrow gaps up, I would just fade it. I would short it right away.
most likely
All
tomorrow
right.
is going to be a red day.
I got to warn my viewers that I am of the opinion that by and large the markets are free and not manipulated. They're very
No,
different.
I agree with you. On a longer term, I definitely agree. I agree that it's almost impossible to predict. It's efficient.
Yeah.
But when it comes to short term, I mean, I would say like a week or probably less than a week. I think they are manipulated.
But can be manipulated rather easily. A low float, a
Of course, look at
biotech.
those. How many days did we get just this year? How many days did we get a strong rally just to see it reverse?
A lot.
Yeah, I mean,
In fact, lately we can't get more than a one-day rally or a one-day sell-off.
yeah, and you see, I mean, it's almost obvious. It's
high volatility lately.
And in other words, fortunately, otherwise short term you won't make money otherwise.
Our viewers are very interested in Bitcoin. It didn't have a good day today. You want to take another look?
Yeah, yeah. Someone actually asked me about that before.
Bitcoin is dragging a lot of people down. People that are investing in Bitcoin want immediate returns. They don't have patience.
Yeah.
And I think with Bitcoin, you need a lot of patience.
I thought actually I was expecting this one to go to back to the trend line and then move down, and actually didn't even start to go down even before that. So it
I
doesn't
think
look good, frankly.
down low 50s, low 50s.
Yeah, around even like you could go all the way here. What is that yellow line? 41, 42,000, something like in the 40s.
Yeah, I think the recent low is 48 or something like that.
Yeah, 49. Yeah, something like that. 49.
Yeah, 49.
49 something.
I also expect some further weakness. That's why I unloaded a lot of MicroStrategy today. And I'm holding a few calls that I wrote, covered calls. You want to take a look at MicroStrategy next?
And remember, this in general, the Bitcoin always it's a really leading indicator lately.
Oh, you know what, Professor Omar, could you do ETHE for
Yeah, thank you.
spike in
Hold on. This is MicroStrategy.
MicroStrategy? Yeah, it sold
We're
off a
just
little.
starting.
Yeah, it looks like it's ready to sell off, to dump.
It's possible.
I mean, I still have about 40% of my original shares, so I'm not looking for it to dump, but I think it might.
And which one did you say?
The Ethereum one, ETHE.
Ethereum. Yeah.
I own
Yeah,
zero
just-
Ethereum.
Sure, Ethereum. Okay.
Wow. You see, since it broke this triangle there,
Right.
this wedge, and it's just keeps the going down. It doesn't look good to me.
Can you do the 6 months or 3 months? 3 months. Can you do 3 months? Just click on 3 months.
Okay, here, that's how you do. Well, 3 months it brings you to the hourly. That's the problem.
No, I don't want hourly. I want daily.
I know, but then you don't get 3 months.
Right.
One of them. So okay, let me
Okay,
just do
if you
3
draw
months.
a horizontal line at 1949,
1949.
This is not ETHE. You got to go to ETHE to do that.
ETHE.
ETHE.
Yeah.
ETHE.
Yeah.
It's the
That's the
index.
No, it's the
What is it? It's a fund.
yeah.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I was
It's
looking
the
at
trust,
Forex.
right? Actually, it's
the
behaving.
trust.
It's behaving even more. It's showing itself a little bit more because of all those ugly all those ugly candles.
It's not very. It's the same chart, no?
Almost. Could you do 3 months, please? Click on 3 months.
Yeah, of course. We are there, around there. That's not
Okay.
a problem.
If
You see
you
the
do a
trend
horizontal
line?
line on 1949.
1949.
There you go.
Whatever, something like here.
Something like that. And then you draw a slope.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you do a
Well,
slope down,
what you mean. If you take this one down here, right, like this.
like
Yeah,
something
I'll do
like
that
that, yes.
Yeah. Okay, you can. Yeah, definitely. But this one actually, you could just then, in that case, just throw in another one like this. Something
Sure.
like this.
Right.
And you get it almost like, you are sitting on something. If you go here, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. I understand what you're saying.
And so that makes a bull flag.
Right. That's I've been working on this today on a couple of charts.
Yeah,
including TLT, that it looks like it's going to break out.
You know, it's not a
I
bad
don't know.
price to get in at 19 and change, and that's where we are on now, right?
I don't know. I don't see anything really very clear here. But I really don't see anything very clear here, because the problem is that you see this gap down here, right? It has never been filled. So we just this is just noise, and to me it looks to me like if there is any break, it would be to the downside.
Just for tomorrow, I think tomorrow is definitely going to be
Ah,
down.
that's different story. If it's one day, I'm just you see, we did not even go back to the 200 moving average to retest it. It stopped at 20 moving average. Right now, we are stopping at the 50-day moving average. Then we're going down. Um, maybe I don't know. And the 50-day moving average is crossing the 200 moving average. That you get the death cross there. Um,
Right.
I don't know. It's
We have a very definite opinion on this one.
You know something. I mean, the only thing I'm thinking is that since inflation looked like it wasn't gonna be as tame as people were hoping, that gold and Bitcoin might come back a little bit. That was the only thought I had about
Yeah, I
that
think
would give me optimism on this.
Bitcoin theoretically is an inflation play.
Yeah, the problem is that right now, if you look at the inflation, okay, but then you have the jobs that are very bad. It's 255. So it's like, we're gonna start hearing about stagflation. You get
Yeah, but
inflation
Stagflation.
and you
I
get
think
slowed
the
down.
Fed, in this environment, the Fed will probably continue to cut rates because they have to sell the bonds to finance the debt.
Yeah,
They have to. I don't know.
Right. Well,
No.
that's a good point.
What do I know?
it's
CPI wasn't that strong either way, really.
Well,
PC
it,
was
it, it wasn't pointing towards 2%, but it was certainly pointing towards 3%.
yeah. It was up 0.01, but across the board. I mean, there is no number that was a little bit down or in line. All of them were up. If I don't know, it's just the narrative that
Hello,
makes it a
Andrew.
little bit not very bad, but to me it's very bad.
wasn't oil down.
I didn't look.
Oil was down.
Yeah. Oil, yeah.
Rents were down, Omar.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what went down or what went up.
Telling you, rents were down.
Yeah, but
All right.
what we're talking about now.
So then maybe the picture for gold and for crypto was still a little bit in a waiting zone.
Yeah, I think so. I think this long descending channel for Bitcoin will continue.
Can you check
You have to wait
TLT?
for some reversal. At least this thing just tells you don't add until you see some kind of reversal.
Go on to TLT. Kamal wants to see that.
TLT.
Yeah. A bad last couple of days, huh?
It's time for me to go back in my retirement account.
Yeah, right. It's
Maybe we'll see if we can regain the 200 moving average.
I took a ride up and I'm taking that same ride back down. It's like an elevator.
Well, rates are over 4% now.
Right.
There is a gap at 93.15. There is a gap at 93.15. Do you see it?
Yeah,
Hi, Andrew.
right.
There is a gap
93.
at 93.15. So most likely it's going to fill it tomorrow.
This one here.
Which guy you talking about, the gap at 96 or something?
little-
Yeah, no, this one here.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if 93.15.
93.15. There is a small
Oh,
gap
oh,
right
oh.
there.
It's here,
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
somewhere here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I think this pattern here should of course should hold. Otherwise, it's really a problem.
My
It's a
entry
problem.
point coming back in is 92. I sold at 100. I originally bought under 90. It's 89 and change. So it's time for me to think about coming back in.
Because below 91.40 is really bad. You don't want it below 91.40.
Right. 92 is a good entry. I turn to,
This one pays dividends or it doesn't pay dividends?
it pays dividends.
Okay. And the dividends are typically at what the prevailing rate is at the time?
Yeah, it's over 4%.
Okay. Well, another reason to stay in.
Yeah. I try Sava. It's been acting bad lately.
It has.
Sava, I told you. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Professor Omar
This
jinxed
thing,
Yeah, he jinxed it, right?
no, but you know the thing, like the told you thing. Everybody thinks I told you.
I knew that what you said made sense, but I wasn't going to sell it. I'm
But-
just going to buy more. If it goes down a little more, I'll buy a little more. I want to have a nice amount going into data.
Because that's
Right.
always what it does. This thing almost like has a personality. You know exactly how it behaves.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there were no hit pieces. There were no hit pieces this time.
It'll
This
probably.
did it all on its own.
Where do you
Yeah.
think it settles down? Around 20?
The 200 moving average. That's at least, and then probably retesting this. You see, we broke out of this
Yeah.
yellow line, right? Let me make it violet.
Give me a buy point.
The 18 would be the good buy point, in my opinion.
Wow.
Not gonna
But
get
it's
there.
too much for you.
I don't think so. I
I
don't think
won't-
so.
Yeah, you
It
never
would-
say I don't think.
It might get 20.
It may get there. It may get to 18.
It might. It's
It
been
might
there.
get to 18. Believe me.
It's been there before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 18, if you look, I mean, if you just draw a line here, right? Look at that. And it's just crowded. It's almost like, a crowded zone. You see here, this zone here, it's almost like, what is actually it's 20. Yeah. Let me still a little bit down.
Yeah, you can take it a little bit down, right?
So I confirm what I say. Otherwise, it's not good for me. So
No, that looks about right.
yeah, you see a little bit. It's almost like it's there. So it's a very good. I mean, yeah, you're right. 20 is a very good point to start in. And 1970, 20, it's the same. Yeah, something like that. You're right.
All right. What about SMMT entry?
Well,
point?
the guys are also talking about J.P. Morgan. So if you were talking, the guys on the
ahead.
sideline.
GPM.
Yeah, so we might as well get in their conversation.
Oops.
Yeah, you got it.
They have earnings tomorrow? Or do they have earnings today?
Oh,
Let's see. I'll find out the original.
I know the banks due for earnings.
the chart is not bad. Huh? The chart is
JP
good.
Morgan looks like one of the premier bank stocks down, along with JP Morgan Chase. Joe, that's what we're talking about, JP Morgan Chase.
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
Morgan Stanley is the other one I like.
What is the Morgan Stanley thing?
MS.
Just MS, yeah.
Just MS?
hmm
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's tomorrow.
it's almost all
Ken
time
says
high.
tomorrow.
I like them both.
Let's see if rates aren't going to go down so quick, right? Then the bank should do okay, right?
I don't know. Some banks want the rates to go down because mark to market is
Yeah.
not
Okay. You're right.
Because of the investments.
Yeah, certainly the regional banks want these rates down.
right.
Yeah. So,
I like JP
this big
Morgan
ones.
Chase, and I also like Morgan Stanley. I like anything with a Morgan in it.
The big ones, they make a lot of money out of the interest rate.
I don't know how they could lose no matter what happens.
No, mainly when interest rates are high, they make everything. I mean, they buy for zero almost. Right?
They make every which way they make.
All the deposit they give you like less than 1%.
Sure. Well, they still are.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Interest rates have been taking such a jump, and I'm still only getting 0.5% on my savings.
Yeah, savings account.
Crazy.
Last time I looked at, and then I put money in the direct. What is that? Treasury direct thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am buying just 3 months, getting like 5%.
You could buy that through interactive brokers also.
Right. Just
I
the old
just
saying:
do
free
that.
checking is not free.
Nah.
You could buy government bonds through a broker.
Yeah, and you could also get into CDs, which are a lot more reasonable.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I buy all my treasuries through Merrill.
Your broker? No,
Yeah, it's easier than
No reason not to.
I do Treasury direct. It's just like directly with the government, and
I
I'm
know.
good. Yeah.
All right. What else should we have?
You wanted to do Summit.
Summit.
I think somebody was asking about Wolf on.
Oh wow,
stock.
that was
Yeah.
You've been looking at Wolf for a while. Look at all those pictures.
Yeah, and the thing is, I mean, of course, this one you see that this is a reversal, and then this looks to me just a pullback, and we're breaking down again. No matter how generous you could be with the chart, both of them are breaking down. So it's I don't know. This one you should have sold here or here. That's
It's the same as Bitcoin,
it's worse than Bitcoin in my opinion.
Probably.
Yeah, this one is
Why? Could you give me
You're not in this anymore, are you, Kamal?
I have a massive position
in this one?
Massive.
The one that you bought at 1.5, or the one that you bought at 3?
No, I bought it and sold it many times, but I recently bought it at the lowest, basically.
That's good. Well,
I just bought it yesterday at the lowest.
You make and look, it's almost doubled from since the bottom here. And this kind of stuff, once you have 70-80%, just sell, and mainly now, because nothing is really clear. So it's very risky asset. That's the first thing people sell.
Yeah, in case because they can always sell Bitcoin over the weekend. It's open 24/7.
Yeah. So
that before they sell equities.
Yeah, unless this thing, unless it regains the channel, the red channel, it has to regain the red channel. Otherwise, it's just it's on a downtrend. So.
What's the red and the blue lines that you have there? They're
well,
gonna cross
the one, it's just like whatever you look at these two channels, right? There are two different channels.
No. I'm talking about the wiggly lines. Are those the 50-day and
the
100?
weekly? The
this
red one
line
is
and
the
one above
50. The red is the 50. The blue is the 20.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to regain. It has to go up the 20, above the 20, so, for this
Okay.
to be safe somehow. And yeah, anything else?
Wolf and Mara, I think, both, they'll move with Bitcoin.
Mara? Yeah, I didn't check it a long time ago. It's just holding there. Yeah.
It follows Bitcoin.
Mm. Yeah, follows Bitcoin, but on the lower side. I think this one is this one is gonna rally when Bitcoin
Tomorrow
rallies first.
is Friday.
So, Kemal, what you were saying? I'm sorry, there's some noise.
I say tomorrow is Friday, and it's the Friday before a 3-day weekend. So I'm expecting a red day. That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know. I actually myself I would expect it a rally because rightly because of that, and then but 3-day weekend is the markets are closed on Monday.
Bitcoin is open,
Yes, Monday it's closed.
Oh,
but Bitcoin is open. All right, check out
Usually
SMT.
people do sell out
yeah,
before.
of course, because there is a lot of risk and tensions in the Middle East and all that stuff. It makes sense, but we'll see.
SMMT,
SMMT.
and then we'll call it a night.
Okay.
Yep. Where is it? Yes, I'm here. Yeah, right at the 50-day moving average. That's where we were shooting.
Buy right now, or
I'll just wait a little bit. But
Okay.
I always miss trades because of that. Just
Yeah.
like the run up right now, I missed it and I hate myself because being so anal about the price.
Well, we like the fundamentals on this one, so
And this
maybe,
the 50-day moving average should be a good one. A
yeah.
little bit up, a little bit higher than that.
All
I
right.
would
So
say
today
17.
we covered a lot of ground, and we'll be back on Tuesday with more goodies, and hopefully, we're steering people, we're sharing our ideas, and hopefully it helps people.
Hopefully.
It's our opinion, strictly our own, not investment advice.
Absolutely. And we don't decide the direction of the market.
We can't even decide amongst ourselves what we
Yeah.
thought. Well, that's it for tonight. And you know what? Final
Maybe we
thoughts.
can collectively change the market.
We'll go around the final thoughts, okay? Final thoughts.
Scary times.
What's your final thought?
My final thought
I'm
is
thinking
that
a
I
red
think
day
there's
tomorrow.
time to get bargain prices.
All right, so you're saying buy.
I'm saying buy. I'm saying wait a little bit, then buy.
Okay. And what about you, Kamal?
Short term, I'm
You're
thinking it's going to be red. It's going to be down market short term.
down market for tomorrow. And your
Yep.
thought, Omar?
I think because Kamal is expecting down the market tomorrow. So I would I'm hoping, not I'm next day.
Well, you
I'm
think it'll be an
hoping
up market tomorrow?
I'm hoping to close
You're
near
the
the high
pessimist.
tomorrow.
You're
Now
taking
I'm hoping for it to close near the high tomorrow to go short.
at the highs tomorrow, go short.
If it
How do you know
closes
where
near
the
the
highs
high,
are?
whatever high it is, if it closes near the high tomorrow, I will go short.
Okay. And
Okay,
my
definitely.
final thought is TLT at 92.
That's not bad.
Luego, ciao.
Ciao, guys.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Okay, bye.
Bye.